that so like the scripture said that the Most High uh reveals his secrets to the servants, the prophets, man. To his servants, the prophets. Okay, he doesn't give his secrets to those who serve the world, man. Because in the church, again, you got to be under a 50c3 Charter Act, man, which is a tax act from the government. So they're going to the and matter of fact, man, because I've been trying to bring this up. The spirit been trying to bring this up. Lord willing. Let me see, Salaki. Okay, this is Proverbs 5 and I'm gonna just get 3. Proverbs 5 and 3. This ain't the one, but I'm gonna grab this one first. It says for Proverbs 5 and 3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as in honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Okay. Oh, so like it. That's talking about wisdom. Never mind. Just disregard that scripture. That ain't even what I was on. That's not on point. I'm trying to find where is it? Man? It's so like it. It's Isaiah 30. No. It's Psalms 54. Yeah, this is gonna be my last couple scriptures, man. You know, Lord willing. I know I keep saying that, but hey, man, it's a spirit. Psalms 54. Psalms 54 and 7. I mean, oh, that ain't it. Damn, it's like Isaiah 30. Let's go back to Isaiah 30 because that's probably where it is. I think this is going to be my last scripture. I'm going to close it out. Okay, yeah. This is exactly what I was looking for. The water you have. Bashim Yahushua. It's Isaiah 30, starting at the top, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, okay, that take counsel, but not of me. Okay, counsel is learning something, all right? You in the council with other people, y'all are learning, studying, okay? That take counsel, but not of me. That cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. The spirit of these scriptures, all right? Psalms, I think there's Psalms. Can't remember, but it's roughly paraphrasing. The spirit are these words, man. For the flesh profit is nothing. My words that I speak unto you are spirit. That's what the scriptures say. Roughly paraphrasing. It says, "Woe to those that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." Okay, so the church, they take counsel. Okay, but again, they're not following these, bringing the truth out of these scriptures. All right, they're making different doctrines. All right, a lot of different doctrines. Okay, they cover with the covering, but not of the spirit, not of these words. Okay, they add sin to sin, transgression, not righteousness, transgression, which is sin. Verse 2, this is the point. Okay, that walk to go down into Egypt. Okay, Egypt is Babylon. Okay, which is America. All right, that word Egypt means bondage. Okay, we left from out of Egypt to come into this new Egypt, as it says in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Okay, this is the new Egypt, Babylon, because this place is built upon the customs of the ancient Babylon, okay, which was in Iraq, okay, which they had a lot of different Egyptian. This place has a lot of different Babylonian customs. All right, that's why this is Babylon. All right, so it says that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth. All right, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Okay, now that's what these churches do. How do they do that? This 501(c) Charter Act. All right, every church is under one. If you're not, every church is under one, and if they're not under it, they're gonna be shut down. The government's gonna shut it down. All right, because they don't want the truth of these scriptures coming out. That's why they put the churches under them acts. They say y'all can only teach this, teach this, teach this. You can't teach this and teach this, and if you do, you ain't getting no money, and we shut you down. That's what it is. That's how these pastors, they wolves in sheep clothing, and they prophesy unto you smooth things. All right, because also they take counsel, but not of the Lord. They cover themselves, but not with the spirit of these scriptures of the Lord, okay? But what do? They walk down into Egypt, which is America, which is the government, to get that 501(c)(3) Charter Act. And it says, they have not asked from the Lord, not wisdom. They have not asked of the wisdom from the Lord, okay? And sincerity. But instead they strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh of Egypt, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt, which is getting that money, that tax money. All right, that's what they're trusting in. They're not trusting in these scriptures. Are you crazy? You're not crazy, okay? They're not trusting in the scriptures. All right, verse 3. Now, this is their punishment. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. All right. So it says, he who walks out of the congregation, he who wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Okay, which is being confused, man. If you're dead, that means you have no understanding. You don't have the spirit. You're confused. All right. And if you wander out of the way of these scriptures, understanding these scriptures, you're going to remain in the congregation of the dead in Egypt, in the shadow of confusion, listening to these pork chop eating pastors. All right. Now, Lord willing, I pray that this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, preaching this word of truth, sincerity, with no cut. Shalom.